But if this doesn't fucking work, none of this will. Alright? I've been trying to make this video. I have to delete the others because it's just too fucking hard. Because my phone will not fucking stop overheating. So, So I'm going to calm down and try this and try to get this finished. Alright? So, I decided to do a story about my first friend. Since it's going to be the first story, so I decided to do my first best friend. Right? So, let's try to do this with a nice, easy breeze. So, alright, so I was gonna go into a kindergarten center, right? Which was like very old. Okay? I explained this so many times. Right? It's been through World War One, II, Spanish, Vietnam, and the Cuba Missile Crisis. I always keep on getting that wrong. So, this school is very old. It's been torn down a couple times, but one of the structures always stayed the same. Right? So I was gonna be assigned 2 rooms instead of 3. Right? Because, well, I can't fucking read. And sure, I'm gonna be cussing a lot because I'm very angry at my phone. Should I just bring my fan over here and just keep it cool? It's starting to warm. How the hell is this starting to warm up pretty fast? I remember it used to take summer heat. I'm bringing my fan over here. I'm gonna put it on low. Come here. That way you guys can still hear my voice, but it's gonna sound a little staticky. Besides, I'm overheating too. So let me check the volume. Let's see if it'll like. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. So doing my lack of reading, I had to be transferred into the special needs. Alright? Yes, your favorite is probably not so favorite right now because my Troom Troom Won't Die video has 27 dislikes. So I'm probably not the favorite anymore. But hey, I'm just doing this for fun. So yes, I was in the special needs. Alright? Because I can't read. I can read right now, just not a strong reader. Okay? So I meet a kid, my first friend, the first person I talked to, named Blake, my first best friend. Then I move on to the others, Bryson, Anthony, I think Zach, Alright. So, checking the key. Why is it open? This is gonna get like very. Alright. I don't know how well. I'm just gonna have to sit a little closer. Okay? So, I show up. We became friends. We hang out for all day. Right? So then, come first grade, I had to sit out of first grade for about 2 weeks because due with an ear infection. First day of school, due with an ear infection, I had really bad ear infections. Alright? So, you show up, I meet my teachers, alright? I see Blake, so we decided to catch up a little bit. Alright? So then on the second month, we decided to arrange a sleepover. Spend the night spend the night at his house. So wait, I forgot to play this. So I go over to his house. Alright? First thing I do, we really went downstairs. We start playing games. Alright? Without first grabbing his Nerf gun sets and pretending I was killing Nazi zombies because I was a big fan of Call of Duty back then. How's my phone doing? It's getting So then, I don't even know how loud this thing is. So then we play a bunch of Wii games. Alright, Mario Kart, Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, I think. Alright. We're having a grand old time. So then it comes nightfall. You're about to go to bed. It's overheating too much. I gotta get this. It's coming through here. Okay, so nightfall. I can't. So we had to sleep in the same bed together. Alright? Sure, you're gonna comment down below saying, like, oh, that's fucking gay. No, I'm not gay. I'm straight. My best friend. Alright? So, right? I'm having trouble sleeping. So I'm just getting up, walking around. Right? Out of nowhere, his mother comes in through the door. She asked me, why are you not sleeping? I was like, I can't sleep. So she's like, okay, wait here. She went to go get something. She come back with a foldable bed. Right? She puts down pillows, a blanket, I sleep. Alright? Comes up next morning, I'm a heavy sleeper, so I like to sleep in a lot. Out of nowhere, I hear this loud ass scream. Oh no. Oh, it's just my computer. Oh, my computer's loaded. I hear this loud scream. Alright? I wake up. It comes from Blake. I run downstairs because his parents was making pancakes. And he loves pancakes. Like, yay, pancakes. So then, I go home. 6 months later, he goes to the hospital because he had a seizure. So I came back from Chuck E. Cheese. My dad comes up to me like, hey, you want to go visit your friend in the hospital? I was like, yes, dead serious. So I grabbed one of my Chuck E. Cheese prizes, and they gave it to him as a gift. I got one of those gumball machines. And we head off to the hospital with me and my brother and my mom. Alright? We go to the room. That's where he was. In the room that he was in. Alright? My dad knocks on the glass for me because I was too small. You can only see my eyes. You could just see my eyes peering through the window. Alright? He looks over. He's like, oh. So he gets up out of bed, runs over to me, hugs me, says, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing good. How are you feeling? I'm like, I'm doing fine. So he lets me go. He hugs my brother. He tells him the same thing. He lets him go. He hugs my mom. Tells him the same thing. Let's go to her. Says the funniest thing to my dad. Says, come here, big guy. Hugs him. Alright? So, yeah. He grabs me by my hand and says, want to go play games? I was like, yeah. So we head to the playroom where they had a PS3. And we started playing Lego Star Wars. So we were about there for about 4 hours. I gave him the gift. He thanks me, hugs me for the last time, and then we got out. Come second grade. Alright? I'm trying to remember second grade. So second grade, he was still in the same room. Alright? Alright? From second grade, me, him, and a kid named Bryson, all went trick-or-treating. I dressed up as a Viking, Bryson dressed up as an alien, he dressed up as a cowboy. Alright? We're having a grand old time. I have asthma. Yeah, so I had an asthma attack. That was weird. Alright, so we're getting one. So, yeah, we're having fun. He gets scared a little bit. Alright? Don't blame the kid because he's kind of autistic. But I really like him. So, yeah, it's just trying to fight it. I don't know how loud this thing is. Push it away. So, yeah. He gets scared a couple times. I'm the brave one for some reason. Bryson's just like there. Yay. So, then we head back to the house. We trade each other candies because that's what we did. And the subway's up here. So that's what we did. I traded like 3 Reese's cups for like a whole ass candy bar of Reese's. Not Reese's. Hershey's. saying the name, I guess. So, yeah, the night's over. I go home. Third grade. Don't remember what happened in third grade, so. Alright. Cut, jump. So, yeah. So one day, in the fourth grade, he was going to go to a different school. I was. So, he was going to go to a different school. I was going to go to another school. Alright? We weren't moving. He was just going to, because he lived closer to another school than me. Alright? So we went to separate schools for the next 3 years. Alright? Bryson went with him. So we all come back in middle school. Alright? He's still the same. I changed, so did Bryson. Alright? I met a couple of other friends named Pineapple Campbell, which you'll hear him later on. Alright? So, yeah. So yeah. Alright? And then we all changed, but besides Blake, he's still the same. And he's still your lovable, awesome, fun kid. Alright? But I accidentally distant myself from him. Alright? Which I do regret. Because he was a good friend. Because I hanged out with Dylan a lot and him. Alright? So he tried to schedule sleepovers or hangout sessions, but I always tell him that I'm sorry, buddy, I got football, wrestling. He tried to do the same thing for my other friends, but they always say the same thing, like basketball or football, stuff like that. We really feel bad for doing that. I mean, I really did have football and wrestling, but I always did really want to go. Alright? So, yeah, so cut jump to high school. And I don't remember what happened in middle school. We just went on a couple field trips. We hang out. We went to DC, but we went to camp. Nothing for 7th grade. DC for the last one. Alright, then we're in middle school. Then we're in high school. Alright? Which we still changed. I still changed a lot. So did my other friends. Alright? So, but he still stays the same. He still stays the same to this day. Alright? He never changed. He's still the same to this day, and yet I'm okay with that. Sure, many people are trying to tell you, you change. Right? Friends change. Alright? So, alright. The kid is still lovable and fun. Talk to, hang out with. Alright? It's my phone's still holding up. I gotta shut this down quickly. So, first year of high school is over. Alright? So he's still the same. Alright? He's still the same in high school. Acts the same. Nothing really bad happened to him during high school. So then the second year comes. Alright? Still the same. Still changed. No change to him. Alright? And that's where I'm going to have to cut off, because he's just still the same kid to this day. Nothing really bad happened to him. And so at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you where we are still to this day. Are we still buddies? Yes. Do we still have contact with each other? Yes. Alright? And I do consider him as my right-hand man, because he was my first friend. So, Blake, a really fun kid. I love him to death. And this is where we're going to have the end of the video, because I finally fucking finished this video. Next week, if we can get this to 50 views, I'll probably do another friend. But if it doesn't, nothing. I mean, Troom Troom. Boom. Gonna attack you with another Troom Troom. Let's go.